When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronny Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably her.
It's official. Chrisean Rock just made it to the police radar after she snitched on herself for unaliving her ex-boyfriend Ronny Doe. At the time of his death, the police ruled his death a homicide, but they didn't have any suspects. That was until Chrisean made that confession. Even Chrisean's own family have dropped hints about her having something to do with Ronnie's death, and now they are getting called one by one for questioning. Even Ronnie's family tried warning us, but folks thought they were just talking out of hurt. And get this, it turns out Chrisean's plan was never to take his life. But baby, one thing led to the other, and this is where we are now. Ronnie came into the picture last year when he pulled up on Chrisean at the mall, demanding a paternity test to prove that Junior is his son. Every blog literally posted about this, but he was making quite a scene over there.
Junior right here.
Weird as a
you weird as
me at the mall.
You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. You out the what you talking about? Okay,
This was the first time a lot of people got to know about Ronnie's involvement in all this, but it definitely wasn't the first time Ronnie spoke about this. Back in 2023, when Junior had just been born, he made this tweet that said, "Yeah, I'm the father of Chrisean Malone Jr. Blueface is not the father." He also posted this screenshot of his conversations with Chrisean, claiming that she used to come to his place whenever she was in Baltimore. Apparently, she used to come there to get substances, but she'd end up getting her back blown by him too. Ronnie posted this photo of Chrisean from when he confronted her at the mall and said, "My son and my baby mom. It's a shame how far people go to control a lie." He said he had no problem with Chrisean saying the kid is Blue's, but if he really is, he would very much like for that to be proven through a paternity test.
I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test.
Blueface mom Carlissa was also on Ronnie's side and thus pissed Chrisean all the way off. Because now, not only were people beginning to take Ronnie seriously, even Blue's family was demanding for the test to be done too. Carlissa said she didn't get what the big deal was. If Ronnie wants a test that bad, he should be allowed to get one. Chrisean shouldn't have a problem with that at all since she claims Junior is Blue's.
Give him what he asked for so she could get rid of him. That's what I would do. I would give him that test that day and the results too.
Now, if y'all peeped, even though Ronnie started accusing Chrisean of lying about Blue being Junior's dad all the way back in 2023, he didn't start demanding for the paternity test till November 2024. Well, according to Ronnie, that's because he saw the DNA test that Blue and Chrisean got done on Zeus and believed it. So even though he had his doubts, he didn't do too much because the Zeus test said Blue was the dad. That was until he found out the test was fake.
Like I just said, I was under the impression that the paternity test that was performed on Zeus, I was under the impression that it was authentic. However, it came to my understanding that it was not authentic.
It was around this same time that Ronnie got unalived. Just a few months after this entire back and forth, Ronnie mysteriously died. And of course, the #1 suspect on everyone's list was Chrisean. Some folks said Chrisean probably got someone to shake Ronnie up so he'll stop talking, but they ended up doing too much and unalived him. So it went down on February 3rd, 2025, around 7:10 p.m. in Severn, Maryland, about 25 minutes outside Baltimore. Yep, the same Baltimore that Chrisean's goons live in. Let that sink in. His body was in rough shape. He had multiple wounds from being several times. Whoever put this hit on him clearly didn't want him alive. They made sure he was a goner. Anyway, so as I was saying, cops from Anne Arundel County got a call about at a home there, and when they showed up, they found Ronnie lying on the ground right in front of the residence. Officers jumped in and gave him first aid right there on the spot. Then, firefighters rushed him to the University of Maryland, Baltimore-Washington Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. Police straight up ruled it a homicide from the jump, and they called it a targeted attack, meaning it wasn't random. Someone went after him specifically. The Anne Arundel County Police Homicide Unit took over the investigation, and as of now, it's still ongoing. At least that's until Chrisean told on herself during an IG Live, in which she was seemingly also threatening to have the same thing done to Blueface for putting hands on her and refusing to claim her son.
Everybody wishing evil on him. I'm saying what's going to happen to you after you try to hurt me. Play with me. Disrespect me. Try to embarrass me. Ruin my witness to God. You can't do none of that. Y'all can't do that. What the hell? Y'all can't do that without getting a consequence, bro. I don't care. That's the observation. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt, bro. And I never hurt them. Straight up. So I'm giving a warning. Just like how they deserve to be in a grave or in jail.
His uncle, Davin D. Hill, was the first to hint at it on Facebook stories, with a pic of Ronnie and some sad emojis over Boosie's I Miss You song, talking about his life being taken. This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You're supposed to bury me. Karan, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're at peace now. I'm praying for justice so we all can have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Karan. Ronnie mom also made this really sad post that read, "Y'all really K-worded my son." Blue didn't respond to the threats, but Karkisa definitely did, and she didn't hold back from dragging Chrisean for filth.
Died because I said, he was getting on my nerves. Like, come on, y'all.
Interestingly enough, once Ronnie died, Chrisean was now willing to do that paternity test. She even posted this test that she had gotten done back in 2023, but people were not having it. They said she was only posting it now because Ronnie wasn't around anymore to challenge it. Chrisean denied having a hand in Ronnie's death and even made a post sending her condolences to his family. She even went as far as asking people to reach out to the police or his family if they had any information on who could have possibly been behind his death. But as I said, people aren't having it. They said Chrisean sent her goons to warn Ronnie, but they ended up doing a little more than they should have and unalived him in the process. Right now, this is just a rumor, so we cannot say for sure that Chrisean did it. But if she did, she basically took that man's life for no reason, because the paternity test she posted has just been proven to be fake, which means the doubts about Junior really being Blue's hasn't gone anywhere. And remember what I said earlier about Chrisean's family also suspecting she was responsible for Ronnie's death? Well, I was talking specifically about Taseki.
Sean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered. I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before.
As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said Chrisean orchestrated it. She didn't want the DNA test to be done and prove that Ronnie is the father and not Blue. She wants that baby to be Blue's so bad, I truly believe she is capable of. Another person said, death does not mean the end of paternity testing. I completed DNA testing for my granddaughter so she could receive her daddy's benefits. But now, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about the cops ruling Ronnie's death a homicide? And do you really believe Chrisean had a hand in it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.